So, hello and welcome back to another video, guys. That's right, I'm finally back at my normal spot, found my tripod. Hello and welcome back to another video, guys. Now, it's a pretty cool one today. Today I'm reviewing the movie Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Saga. I'm pretty excited to talk about this one because it's, I want to say it's been controversial because the critics have hated it and the general public have liked it, but there's not been much controversy in each of those groups. The general public, everyone who I've spoken to for the most part has enjoyed it, so I wouldn't say I've had any controversy with this film. But anyway, before we get started, I'm just going to quickly say I'm doing a little shout out here on behalf of my aunt's boyfriend. I've just uploaded his album called The Barn Tapes. His band is called Recent Lies, and if you type in Recent Lies, The Barn Tapes, Personality Boy, which was their lead single off the album. If you search that up on YouTube, you'll be able to find it. I've just uploaded the whole album to YouTube, and he just wants to get some feedback on it and stuff like that. I think we all, me and my aunt, we all want to kind of see some feedback on it. So, you guys, if it'd be super cool if people headed over, checked out a few of the songs from the album, just left some feedback in the comments below for him. So there we go, there's my little plug for him. And I hope people enjoy the music, of course. It's from 1976, so before I was born. But anyway, that's right, today we're going to be talking about Fire Saga. And of course, I know a lot of you are probably going to want to see me talk about Hamilton. I'm going to do that next. This film came out first, so I wanted to talk about this movie first. So anyway, here we go. Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga. So this is Will Ferrell's new comedy movie, straight to Netflix. It's his first comedy film, his first film in general, I believe, since Holmes and Watson. Yeah. I went to see Holmes and Watson in the cinema, and I think I laughed once. There was one single scene where I actually laughed. The rest of it, I thought it was a pretty appalling movie. I didn't have massive hopes for this one. The trailer looked kind of quirky, but I wasn't hugely on board with it. But you know what? This film surprised me. It was good. It was a good movie. Now, this film doesn't do anything too special. If you go into it trying to be all critical and look at it like, oh, the cinematography's good, oh, the sound mixing's good, you're not going to enjoy none of that because it is your bog standard Will Ferrell comedy film. There's nothing groundbreaking or special here about the filmmaking in general. So you've got to take this film for what it is. And if you take it for what it is and run with it, you can have a really good time like I did. I thought this film was super fun. A lot of the jokes landed. Not all of them did, but a lot of them did. You can tell that this comes from a team which actually enjoys Eurovision for what it is in the modern day. Will Ferrell, I believe his wife, who is Swedish, I believe, or maybe she is actually Icelandic, maybe. I remember hearing something like this in an interview that he done. I know that she's a huge Eurovision fan, and she's been to Eurovision a few times with Will Ferrell. So Will Ferrell has been to Eurovision. He enjoys it. So this is coming, and of course he is on the writing team here. This is coming from someone who actually enjoys Eurovision. So while they take the piss out of it and they poke fun of what it is today, it's done with respect. I don't like Eurovision, really. I don't care for it. It's fun when it's on. I have a few drinks with my mates and we get into it. But for what it is, this film is handled with care. It pays respect while taking the piss. And it's great. A lot of the jokes land, as I say. The acting, you know what? Will Ferrell's decent in this one. He's a lot better than he was in Holmes and Watson. Rachel McAdams is the highlight for me. She's fantastic. I've always said to people that she can be really funny ever since I saw Game Night. And I'd still recommend to people go see Game Night. I still think that's her best comedy film. Dan Stevens absolutely stole nearly every scene he was in. He was fantastic. I think his name is Mikkel Persbrandit, who people will know from Sex Education. He's fantastic in this film. And of course, Pierce Brosnan turns up for a couple scenes as well. He doesn't really do much in this film, I'm not gonna lie. It's just kind of like, oh, there's Pierce Brosnan. Yeah, he is in this film. So yeah, it's interesting. I love all the little cameos from the Eurovision singers. I didn't really know many of them until I looked them up after the film. I was like, oh, okay, there were a lot of Eurovision people actually in this because I didn't really remember them much myself. Because normally when Eurovision's actually on, I'm drunk. But yeah, Graham Norton pops up in it as well, which was nice. I love Graham Norton. He's my favourite interviewer, so that was really cool. And I just want to touch on the songs as well. They're really, really catchy. There's a song at the end of the film, Double Trouble, I think it's called, which I think honestly could go up for Oscars. I don't think it'll win, and I don't think it deserves to win because Hamilton's surely going to be going up for it, and Hamilton has some incredible songs. But it should definitely get a nomination. It was really good. And there's a couple other really funny ones in here, like Zsa Zsa Ding Dong and Volcano Man. I thought they were really funny songs, and I've played them a few times on Spotify. So one of the complaints I have heard about the film is that it's a little too long. You know what? I only ever agree with that if there's scenes where I feel bored. Or if there's scenes where I feel it's being a bit stretched out. I didn't feel like that once during this film. I was just having a really fun time from start to finish. So I'm going to say, I don't really think it is too long. It's fine as it is. It's just a really, really fun, innocent movie. And I had a really good time with it. It's nothing special. It's nothing groundbreaking. It's just, it made me laugh. It did what it was meant to. It made me laugh. And I had a fun time. And honestly, I'd say it's one of Will Ferrell's best films. So it gets a very, very, very high approval from me. Out of 10, I'm going to give this film a 7. I know some people are thinking that's really high. But you know what? For me, even though, as I say, I didn't do anything groundbreaking, it really didn't do much wrong either. So I enjoyed Eurovision Song Contest. The story of Fire Saga. It's well worth a watch on Netflix. You will have a good time if you just go into it knowing you're going to get a dumb comedy film. Because it is very good at delivering on what it's trying to do. But that is it for this video, guys. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, leave a message, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye-bye.